I can't believe they're all on the same team. What were those days like?
They were, well, so T Hop, he was actually after us. Yeah. So we didn't get to. He didn't get to play with us. We didn't get to play with him, but when me and Malik played, I mean, we had a hell of a team. We had, one of the best teams to come out of Georgia to play in Georgia. And it was just fun, and just being back with them, it's a blessing, man, because you don't get to see that a lot of times. Sometimes you see guys playing at the same high school get to the league, but then you don't ever get to see them actually on the same team. So it's just a blessing, man, and kind of take it all in. We've talked about it plenty of times, and our family, obviously have fun with it, but it's just great being back with them and being teammates with them.
Was there something about your coaches or something in the water, or what is it? I mean, because you've got a lot of players that come out.
Yeah, it was the coaching staff that we had. We had great mentors, great coaches. A lot of great people really around us to help us get to this point that we're at today. So, shout out to them. Shout out to Rambo. Shout out to Doc, Coach Phillips. So a lot of people, man, that you got to get shout outs to for sure.
What's different for you, kind of learning this defense from the back end now that it's the second year with Coach Half and everything he's trying to do? What's different for you in year two?
Nothing's really different for me. I think, if anything, I'm just trying to elevate my game more and be a much better leader than I was, last year. So I think it's always just a work in progress for me, trying to figure out ways where, I could be better for this team and for my room, and not only for myself but also helping the other guys. I'm pretty much obsessed with trying to help the guys around me and bring them to the level that I'm at or higher. So I think that's the biggest thing for me right now, is just trying to help everybody evolve and making our room that much better as the season goes on.
X, why do you care so much about making that a priority?
Man, I don't know, man. I get joy from that. I guess it's kind of like the places that I've been. The high school that I went to, and then obviously going to Bama. Just always trying to, make sure the next guy, the next man up, was ready to go, and making sure that he knew everything he had to do. So when he got in the game and when it was his opportunity, he was able to shine as well. So. I just get a joy from seeing guys, seeing the younger guys go in there, make plays. And also, I don't like to see guys, go in there and not know what to do and not make plays, you know what I'm saying? So just trying to, make everybody better and, like I said, make our room that much more competitive.
In a perfect world, what does elevating look like? Because obviously you could say, it results in, better stats for everyone else.
Yeah.
And the room looks better, but in a perfect world, what does that look like?
I think, to me, what it looks like, I think it comes first in the classroom. Obviously, we in meetings pretty much all day. So just making sure the guys, they understand, route concepts, understand what we're doing schematically on defense. And then once you obviously, understand what you're doing within, the scheme of your job, then kind of understand the pieces around you. So that way, that allows you to do your job better. So just trying to make everybody kind of like an on-the-field coach, especially when it comes to being a safety, because to be elite safety, you got to be an on-the-field coach. So just, trying to help them, do that and get that job done. And, that's how I see that.
Why is this year going to be better against the NFC North?
We locked in, man. I know for, personally for me, I got one goal on my mind, and that's to win the championship. So, I think, in order to get that done, obviously you got to win the division. So I think that's extremely important for me. That's extremely important for our team as a whole. And I think everybody understands that collectively, not just the team, the staff. Everybody understands that. So we just laser focused right now. And, day by day, we're going to continue to get better. We're going to continue to do what we need to do on and off the field to be able to, put ourselves in a good position to be able to get that job done.
I asked Jordan this the other day. Vikings are coming in with a new quarterback. The Lions got to bring in 2 new coordinators. some coaches. A whole new coaching staff in Chicago. You're bringing back your coaches and your guys. Is that a little advantage for you guys coming out of the gate this season?
I mean, I guess. I'm not really sure. Obviously, having the same, the staff is very important, and it helps, the players at the end of the day, because we don't have to learn a new scheme or anything like that. But still, at the end of the day, we got to go out there, the players, and we got to go out there and play, So it really doesn't, it has an effect, obviously. But at the end of the day, your guys, your star players, your leaders of your team, of our team, have to go out there and play well, and in order really for us to win.
Why do you think these younger guys gravitate towards you? You said almost that your results and what you do is like actually I think Evan even said you take notes every meeting and everything. Why do these younger guys just gravitate towards what you're doing here with team?
Yeah, man, I just try to. The standard is the standard. I told them this today. Nobody is above it. Like obviously myself included. I'm not above it. So for me, I just try to continue to get better each and every day, regardless of what the circumstances are, regardless of how I feel. I'm always trying to get better, and I know in order to be able to lead them, I have to, lead by example. I got to do the right things. I got to do things day to day, the right way in order for them to follow. So I just keep that in my mind, and like I said, regardless of what I'm feeling that day, I know that they're looking up to me, so I got to be the one to set the right example for them.
You obviously know Simmons pretty well from New York. What have your thoughts been on how he's come in here?
Man, he's doing a hell of a job. He making plays everywhere out there on the field, and obviously he can play everywhere on the field. He can play backer, he can play in the box, he could cover guys. So he's going to be a huge asset for our team and for our defense, and it's going to help us be able to move, other guys around as well. So it's fun seeing him. It's fun being back, playing with him as his teammate, and can't wait to see him, be really good this year for us.